It was the hardest ticket to get in these parts in ages, and the folks that are packed into this place are making an impact already. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
You know, I think the phrase must win is overused in sports. But even though this isn't an elimination game, it does sort of feel like a must win. Doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. If you go down 3-0 in any series, you're fighting nearly an impossible uphill battle. Feels like the series kind of rides on this game right here.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. Chopper foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone. All rise, Aaron Judge. A two-run shot. His second home run of the series. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Here's Carlos Correa now.
Carlos.
Grounder down the line at third. On to first, and there were two down.
Batting fifth, left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. As with two away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's got 5 base hits in 22 tries. 2 of those hits were for home.
Number 16, Cesar Hernandez.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Chad Bettis gets the call out of the bullpen in the very first inning, as they certainly didn't get the start they had hoped. Jameson Taillon is also into the ball. Game, he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate.
Number 50, Jameson Taillon.
Arodys Vizcaino. Is also into the ball. Game as he'll assume duties in left field. Ramos is also into the ball game as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter.
Batting in, first baseman, Justin Smoak.
Here's Justin Smoak now,
as he rips it on the ground to second.
Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Strike one to start the at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Stepping in now, Arodys Vizcaino, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
In now, Michael Wacha, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Stallings reaches out for the tag, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby.
Leading off for the Yankees.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Hit sharply on the ground. On to first, and it's dropped. Luckily for him, though, there'll be no advance.
Wow, as we take another look, I have to wonder if the first baseman just kind of took it for granted. Next thing you know, he drops the ball, and the runner's safely aboard. He's not going to be happy with himself about that one.
Standing in now, Rick Porcello. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
I know he's a competent pitcher, but there's a difference between being competent and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Into the box, Bradley Zimmer. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Norman is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Aaron Judge.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball was really up in the zone. Not a good spot for a pitcher to throw the off-speed pitch. If he wants to come back and throw that in this at-bat, he better get it down below the knees. Oh, man, he just muffed that throw. No other way to explain it. Looked like it caught him in the heel of the glove instead of the pocket, so he's going to get hit with a fielding error as a result.
In now, Carlos Correa, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. The relay throw, and they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score. Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out, 0-1. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion, while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
And the Bombers have it going here, as this is also good for extra bases. Throw won't get him.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Stepping in now, Jacob Stallings, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Ready with the 0-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get to the wall out near the pool area. The runner scores from second. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Into the box, Justin Smoke. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Line towards center field. Norman is there, and he puts it away to stop the. In now, Pat Neshek, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Standing in now, Andrew Knapp, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. The 1-1. Popped him up. Correa trying to get there, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting 6th, second baseman, Art Leiter.
Stepping in now, Mark Leiter, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Leiter stands at an even 6 feet tall. A right hand, a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0.
Leading off for the game.
Into the box now, Travis Shaw, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he'll get there as he kicks off the third with a leadoff triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
Skied into straightaway right. Now moves over. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder, Bradley.
Into the box, Bradley Zimmer. Popped him up. Leiter moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, right fielder,
Here's big Aaron Judge. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. His second of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here's Carlos Correa now.
Carlos Correa.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Norman going back on it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His 3rd home run of this series as they just continue to pour it on here. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, Zero, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quad.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Standing in now, Matt Caesar.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting 8, Patrick Edelbray.
In now, Edelbray Ramos. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Man, this has been a game filled with a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. Phillies down in order. They trail in this one 11.
Leading off for the Yankees,
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Now going back, still ranging back. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series as the blowout continues.
now batting.
Here's Justin Smoke now.
Justin Smoke.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
Smoke takes the turn at third. He wants it all. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
In most parts of the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made. And here comes the runner from third. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
22. Rick Porcello.
Into the box now, Rick Porcello. And now look at this. The pitcher gets a hold of one to deep center field. But it doesn't quite have enough as it's off the wall in the deep part of the yard. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Wow, he's seeing the ball very well in this one. He already has a homer, and I thought he might have another one here, but it's going to hit high off the wall, and he's into third. They might think about pitching around this guy going forward.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder,
Into the box, Aaron Judge. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The two-out hit means Carlos Correa will bat this inning.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Stepping in now, Carlos Correa. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with two gone.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And that's through into left, a base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Popped him up. Ramos is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. In now, Darren Norman, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Arodys Vizcaino.
Into the box, Arodys Vizcaino, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Got it. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Stepping in now, Michael Wacha. 0-1 the count. No runs, no hits, and 2 errors so far on the Philadelphia line score. Behind 0-2 now. Stays alive, still 0-2. Porcello sets. Here's the 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Bounce it to the left side. Correa fields it cleanly. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still 16-0.
Leading off for the game.
Standing in now, Jacob Stallings.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Into the box now, Justin Smoke. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Now racing back to the track, and that's up onto the walkway. Way out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series as this lead got even wider. In now, Travis Shaw.
Third baseman.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Now is after it. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Into the box, Rick Porcello. There's a drive out to left center field. The relay. Now he's safe at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Now batting.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Standing in now, Bradley Zimmer. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
The pitcher hadn't recovered from the sting of giving up a triple, and then he gets belted for a double. The lead grows, and the guy on the mound is probably wondering if his day is going to be ending soon.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Norman is under it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Into the box now, Carlos Correa. He swings and grounds it to short. On to first, and it's dropped. And as a result, there are two on now with only one away. And he is in there.
Man, you can't continue to make mistakes like this and expect to win. That's 3 errors so far in this one, and they keep putting themselves in bad situations.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Caesar has a play. Oh, it's off his glove, and it drops. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Freddie.
Standing in now, Freddie Freeman. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, Dero. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Throw in time, and they stop. In now, Pat Neshek. He'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Pat Neshek is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Mark Leiter. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Phillies down in order, and they remain well. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. Norman ranging back and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. A solo home run there for Travis Shaw. His first homer here in the series as they just continue to pour it on here. Stepping in now, Rick Porcello. As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with his 4th hit of the ball game.
That is now 3 triples for him in the game, which is darn near impossible. In fact, the last 15 years or so, only a few guys have done it. Pretty impressive what he's been able to do in this one.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow! Bradley Zimmer with a 2-run shot. His 3rd home run of this series as the blowout continues.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
And this is into the alley, and he might be looking at his 3rd double of the game. And he's in safely to third, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Wow, you'd think they'd learned their lesson and would pitch around this guy. That's his 3rd extra base hit of the game. This one a triple, and he can seemingly do nothing wrong.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Now the runner's on his way home. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Norman sprinting after it. He's got it 1 away. And no shot of testing anything there. He'll hold on at 3rd with 1 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Into the box, Freddie Freeman. High and deep to left center field. Norman looks up. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman. His 1st homer so far in the series as this lead got even wider.
Up next for the Yankees.
In now, Jacob Stallings. High and deep to right center. Now is in pursuit. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. 1 hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Here's Justin Smoke now. He swings and grounds it to short. To his left, Caesar. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Well, with that base hit right there, D-Row, he's 1 double. He's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. He gets 1 more AB. All he needs is a double.
Yeah, and I got to be honest with you. If I'm hitting right here and I have a chance for a triple, Dan, guess who's tripping coming around second base?
That's it. Hang on for 2.
Pulling up.
Into the box now, Travis Shaw. Hit high and deep to right center. Norman giving chase. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from 3rd. In to score the runner from 3rd.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in 1 inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
And that's going to find the alley for his 5th hit of the ball game. And he's in safely at 3rd as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting, the center fielder, Bradley Zimmer.
Standing in now, Bradley Zimmer. Pull it back up the middle. Norman is there to make the catch and mercifully. Stepping in now, Matt Caesar. He swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Matt Caesar.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
So he sets him down swinging. Matt Caesar is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Edelbray Ramos comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it into third with a one-out triple.
Hey, Hero, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the sixth inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense. But right here, able to break through with the first knock. Hopefully the pass the baton mentality goes into effect, and we get some offense.
Got it. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And it's fouled away. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Phillies strand one, and as you can see, they are. Into the box, Aaron Judge. High in the air out to center field. Norman is there. He's got it one away.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. As he rips it on the ground to second. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here. And those don't come along every day. Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Norman waits on it. 2 down. Vince Velasquez is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. In now, Freddie Freeman. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one. Standing in now, Jacob Stallings. Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch. And guys don't take kindly to that. Here's Justin Smoak now.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
If he could find a gap somewhere, he'll have a good shot at completing the cycle. He needs a double. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now batting.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Norman will wait on it. And that will retire the side. Stepping in now, Arodys Vizcaino. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Into the box, Michael Wacha. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Into the box now, Vince Velasquez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Porcello sets. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Standing in now, Rick Porcello. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Norman racing back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as the blowout continues.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat, but come on, I'm not sure that ball's even come down yet.
The batter.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. The windup and the 0-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. Around second, looking for the cycle. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. Bradley Zimmer just hit for the cycle. What a thrill for him and everybody here in attendance, for that matter.
Wow, this is great, Matt. I've seen a few others besides this one, and it is really exciting for everyone, even the broadcaster. It's such a rare feat in our sport, and it always seems to come out of nowhere. So it's pretty cool we got a chance to see some baseball history in this one.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Norman has a beat on it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Now batting, second baseman, Freddie Freeman.
In now, Freddie Freeman.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. One run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third.
And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
Now batting, catcher,
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter.
He grounds it sharply to third.
And that's through and to left, a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Stepping in now, Justin Smoak. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. To second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Into the box now, Travis Shaw.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Now, as a beat on it. Oh, he can't hold on to it. And the runner will score from first. And he's safe.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
Standing in now, Rick Porcello.
This guy's having a pretty good week.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Norman racing back, and it's gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Now batting,
In now, Bradley Zimmer.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here. And those don't come along every day. Into the box, Aaron Judge, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. The runner from first crosses the plate.
Man, have a game, why don't you? With that RBI double, his 5th run driven into the game, he came to play in this one.
Here's Carlos Correa now. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Norman going back on it, and that's off the scoreboard. What a blast! Carlos Correa with a 2-run shot. His 2nd home run of the series as they just continue to pour it on here.
You know he was going to be swinging for the fences up there, and that's exactly what he did. Blasted that thing and put an exclamation point on a game that he'll never forget, and neither will these fans.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Line drive base hit. So that'll extend the inning and let Freddie Freeman come to the plate. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box now, Freddie Freeman.
Liner into right center. That's a base hit. The relay. And he is in there with an RBI triple. Wow, have a day. He's just completed the cycle, folks.
Wow, one of the toughest things to do in baseball, right? Hit for the cycle in one game, single, double, triple, homer, all in one game. Congratulations.
Standing in now, Jacob Stallings. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And the run is in to score from third. Stallings takes the turn at third. He wants it all. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
The batter.
So there it is. He's hit for the cycle.
Oh, man, he's been just awesome to watch in this one, guys. I mean, a cycle is such a rarity, and it's one of the coolest things you can witness happening in a single game. He's going to be the talk of baseball for a few days after this one.
Into the box, Justin Smoke. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play. In now, Andrew Knapp. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No hits to this point. 0-1 count and the pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Again, another foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Andrew Knapp becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Into the box now, Jared Eichhoff. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike one. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the shortstop, Matt Caesar.
Stepping in now, Matt Caesar. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Called strike 0-2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Judge is under it, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. And as you can see, they are way behind. Standing in now, Travis Shaw. He swings and grounds it to short. Caesar takes it in on to first, and it's dropped. And as a result, the leadoff man will be allowed to reach here. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. In now, Rick Porcello. Hard liner to center field. In there, a base hit. Long throw to third. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Bradley Zimmer.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Up onto the balcony and gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He swings and grounds it to short. Caesar comes up with it. And an offline throw, but a good tag this time to get his man anyway.
Up next for the Yankees,
Here's Carlos Correa now.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
Walker is up with it. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a three-ring circus.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Correa is on his way home. He'll score easily
as they extend their lead even further.
So there it is. He's hit for the cycle.
Oh, man, he's been just awesome to watch in this one, guys. I mean, a cycle is such a rarity, and it's one of the coolest things you can witness happening in a single game. He's going to be the talk of baseball for a few days after this one.
Into the box, Freddie Freeman. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
now batting, catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter.
As he grounds one briskly to short.
The second for one, but wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman, Justin.
Here's Justin Smoke now. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a two-run shot to left center, his third home run of the ball game, as this lead got even wider.
You got to be kidding me right here. To hit 3 home runs in any game is special. To do it in the World Series, that's monumental. I could just recall Albert Pujols in Texas going deep 3 times. The Panda Man out in San Francisco going deep in AT&T Park. These are special moments.
Now batting.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw
As he rips it on the ground to second.
And that's through for a hit. So the top of the ninth keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away. Travis Shaw just hit for the cycle. What a thrill for him and everybody here in attendance for that matter.
Wow, this is great, man. I've seen a few others besides this one, and it is really exciting for everyone, even the broadcaster. It's such a rare feat in our sport, and it always seems to come out of nowhere. So it's pretty cool we got a chance to see some baseball history in this one.
Into the box now, Rick Porcello. Belted high and deep into right center. Norman ranging back at the track, but it's over his head and it hops the wall for a ground rule double. Rick Porcello just hit for the cycle. What a thrill for him and everybody here in attendance for that matter.
Wow, this is great, man. I've seen a few others besides this one, and it is really exciting for everyone, even the broadcaster. It's such a rare feat in our sport, and it always seems to come out of nowhere. So it's pretty cool we got a chance to see some baseball history in this one.
Stepping in now, Bradley Zimmer. He swings and grounds it to short. And it's in time at first, and finally at long. Standing in now, Edubray Ramos. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Chad Bettis, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable.
Now batting, center fielder, Darren.
Into the box now, Darren Norman, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Philly down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up one hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but one base hit kept him from baseball history?
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series, while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
Simon.